Writing a ransom note is not as easy as you might think. There are three main steps that you have to...
I can't understand you.
Writing a ransom note is not as easy as you might think. There are three main steps to follow. First, what's been taken. Second, what demands have to be met in order to get it back. And then third, what will happen in case those steps are not met. I believe that the best way to communicate these points is to be direct, short and to the point. That ensures that there'll be no confusion. You don't want any mistakes. That's why I never use codes. People can never figure them out anyway. What I write and how I write depends on a few things. What's been taken, what's the ransom, and who's the audience?
Audience? Don't you mean victim?
No, I mean audience. You have to write to your audience. Communication is the key. If you don't have communication, then nobody wins. And then finally, presentation, presentation, presentation. What's written on the note is just a small part. But how the note looks, that determines the tone.
Tone? How can it be anything but horrifying?
I can't control the audience's reaction. I can control the note's intent. Tone is very important. I base it on whether or not the demands are going to be met. I do this through the use of color, design, and overall impact. First, I start with the basics. Paper stock. The color and the texture help set the mood.
Do you have a favorite?
No. Just that it be heavy. It's going to be handled by a number of different people. Police, FBI. You want to make sure that it stays intact and serves its purpose. As far as the lettering goes, it's important to look at color and font as well. You don't want the letters to blend into the background. You want them to jump off the page. It's also important that your note is easy to read. You don't want them mistaking any zeros. The design and overall look of your final copy are important. You want them to take you seriously and think that you're a professional. Once you've made a few, then you can come up with your own design or your own trademark.
What are yours?
I like themes. I wrote a note recently that was going to be delivered to a birthday party, and I put confetti inside of it, and then each of the letters I placed on top of little balloons. Now, I don't suggest that you do this until you have a good client base, but I do enjoy spicing them up a bit.